Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is a legend. I think Hall of Famer is what it will be said about him whenever he's all said and done. His stats by the age of 34 rank just next to all the greats. Every single great wide receiver, he's in there. Ladies and gentlemen, newest member of the Indianapolis Colts, Keenan Allen.
Yeah, Keenan!
How are you?
What's going on?
Welcome to Indianapolis. We are so happy you are here. You need to know that just immediately. I don't want to say I speak for everybody here because there's certainly a lot of people in the city that do not like me, but I would like to speak for a majority of people that have watched this Colts team for a long time and understood what this team could be and can be going forward. Thank you for picking the Colts, bro. We appreciate the hell out of you, man.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you guys, accepting me and bringing me in.
Yeah, we accept you, dude. Now let's make some fucking catches. Now, okay, let's chit chat about that a little bit. And I referenced by your age 34, what you've done and what you've accomplished. Here's the Hembo stat, basically. So most receptions before turning 34. Fitz, Witten, Adams, Johnson, Hopkins, obviously all Hall of Famers. For you played in 17 games last year. You were a free agent. I assume there's a lot of different potential places or landing spots for you. Why did you pick the Colts, and why is Shane Steichen's offense so awesome to watch whenever it's humming?
Yeah, definitely just that, man. The role that they were on last year, we played them. Didn't go so well. They were hot the whole game. I was talking to Shane kind of the whole game, just like, damn, boy, you dialing it up, man. He's like, yeah, you know it ain't nothing changed. So just him having that mindset and that, that the way he schemes things up, he's always dialed in. He knows what to get to. He's familiar with the game. He's been around, a lot of great players, been to the Super Bowls, things like that. So, he's always one of those guys who knows what's going on. And it was an easy decision, man. I'm familiar with the offense, so just plug and play me right in.
How are you? Did you have to do a physical? When will you practice? Are you fat right now? You think you're in shape? Like, what should the expectations be here?
No, definitely did a physical yesterday. I'm live at practice today. Obviously, got to get in football shape. Can't do that in the off season. So, yeah, we'll be good.
I cannot wait to watch you and Danny Dimes cook. Obviously, Tyler Warren, they said he should be good, even though we had a groin thing yesterday. I believe reports from camp is that he should be good. Josh Downs is cooking, folks, right now in there. Adding you to that, let alone Jonathan Taylor, maybe best running back in the NFL right now. Adding you to that offense is going to be special. And there's some stats coming out about what you were able to do with Shane Steichen's offense whenever you were with the Chargers. Shane Steichen was on Chargers staff for 7 of his seasons, during which Allen averaged 111 catches, 1,270 yards during the entire season. Yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. Cannot wait to watch it. Conman has a question for you, Keenan.
Yeah, Keenan.
Yeah.
Saw that you were looking for a masseuse and a chef in Indy. Hopefully you got that done. But if you haven't, how important is that stuff to just kind of your longevity? How much does the off-the-field stuff, let alone the training and everything and, knowing the offense, but how big has that been just for you to continue to be one of the best receivers in the NFL?
Oh, it's huge. You gotta have those things, especially as a professional. Every day matters. The body is the temple, so you got to take care of it and make sure that Indy car is ready to go when it's time to race.
Okay, so
Nailed it.
AJ Hawk drank his pee, right?
Yeah, that was his go-to.
Drank his pee, and there's a lot of different. He just shook his head as yes, he did. He did. We don't know if that's all alleged. We don't know if he actually did.
Heard it.
He will argue that he didn't. But now that you're old. Okay, now that you are older, have you had to change what you do in the offseason, what you do to your body? Because I love that your first tweet was like, hey, I got to get stuff to take care of my body. Have you always been that way? Have you evolved in that world? Like, how do you kind of view yourself at this stage of your career when it comes to that?
Yeah, I've kind of been like that ever since I did the ACL thing in 2016. Always, had the body work people two times a week at minimum, definitely during the season. And, being in California for the whole, pretty much my whole career, everything was already in place, so it was kind of easy for me there. But definitely got to find those things when you go to a new city.
Yeah, these are the little things people don't talk about. How much you got to take care of your body. Everybody chit chats. Russell Wilson had Team 3. It was like 6 people. This guy's paying $1 million a year to invest in his body. LeBron, he's doing the same. It's like it's more than that. I think.
Yeah.
I think if you were to account for every single, this is kind of
ton of people.
This is your job. Your body's your job. I appreciate that you are OG. On that note, Tone has a question for you.
Yeah, Keenan, you are an OG. So how does it go when you come into a new room where you are the vet, especially a talented room with, Alec and Downs, and kind of similar last year you had Ladd and Quentin. How much time does it take to kind of like be the vet in that room? Is it automatically? Is it right away, or kind of feeling out process with the guys, and
I think it depends, man. If you coming out and when you start practice, you balling, then you can be the OG that you're supposed to be. Those guys have been having a hell of a camp. Yesterday, obviously you said it. Danny was dropping dimes, doing what he does. The receivers had a great day, and you just gotta find your place in there. Even as an OG, find your place. And these guys have been doing it for a couple weeks already. I gotta get in there and try to fit in.
I like that. They're going to have you do some really stupid shit on that social media. I can't wait to see it. Keenan Allen converted 29 third down catches into first downs in 2025. That's the most in the NFL.
Dang.
Yeah. We will take all of that, Keenan. I'll tell you,
Yeah,
D-Butt mentioned it yesterday as soon as the signing happened. He goes, Keenan played in all 17 games last year. I think people forget that when they're talking about you. I think at this stage of your career, no disrespect, I keep saying you're old, but you've been around a long time, and you've obviously accomplished so many things. And then, like last year, nobody really talked. You come into our team, we are excited about. For you, winning team, losing team, what do you think is the most important part? Is it the culture? Is it the talent? Like, if you had, now that you're older in the league, good teams, why do they happen? Bad teams, potentially, why does it happen? Because everybody seemingly has a similar amount of talent.
Yeah, for me, definitely culture. And, you just got to be around the right people. Everybody holding each other accountable. Everybody here for the same reasons and the right reasons at that part. And then, probably the most important thing is staying healthy. All the teams, I've been on a lot of great teams with a lot of talent. And, like last year, you guys probably seen it best. You guys were on a roll, and then everything goes downhill when people start getting hurt. So definitely got to stay healthy.
Yeah, everything starts going downhill. We lost 8 straight, bro. We were the number 1 team in the world. I was screaming you know how much fun I was having on this thing last week? I was having a time of my life. And I don't know a lot of the people in that locker room, if you could tell them how much fun I get to have on it, like the first half of last year, number 1 offense, number 1 team, Danny Dimes playing his best football that he's ever played in his entire life.
Yeah.
Then he breaks his leg, one leg, and then he tears his Achilles on the other within a 2-week period. And then we lose 8 straight. It's crazy how fast it can go. And I guess getting lucky in the health department is certainly one of the biggest reasons. I'm excited for this year for the Colts. 100% health. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, Keenan, do you feel like you've needed to change your style of play at all as you've kind of progressed in your career? Because you do kind of seem like you play the exact same way you did your rookie year. For people who can remember when you came in and have been watching you your whole career, you don't seem like a different guy at all in that respect. Is there anything that you feel like you've kind of had to change a little bit to continue to be successful this late into your career?
No. Just been playing my game, man. I said it yesterday in the media. I've never been a guy to take the top off, that's been in blazing speed. So I haven't lost any speed in that department because I ain't had nothing to lose. So, you know what I'm saying? So we still doing what we do.
Okay, so on that note, we saw Travis Kelce cook a guy in one-on-ones, just got his whole show. Then Hard Knocks did an entire thing on Jackson Smith and Jigba. Here's Travis Kelce being able to do it. And obviously, Travis at this stage probably running 4.65, 4.7, probably still able to cook and get away and get free. And Patrick Mahomes obviously going to find him. And then Jackson Smith and Jigba on Hard Knocks, they did an entire thing about his route tree, how he looks, how he doesn't give anything away. For you, how do you describe your style of route running? And what is the key, do you think, to getting open in the NFL?
Yeah, a little bit of the same things they were saying about JSN. His level of playing field is always on the same level. He's never up, he's never down. So you never know when he's breaking and things like that. So making everything look the same. Travis Kelce's great at it. His pace of play is unmatched. I know a lot of people, they call it lollygagging. But no, it's definitely not lollygagging. There's a method to the madness, and he understands pace, he understands leverage. And that route right there, definitely shows you all of that. The head deception, the way he's making and Aloy's my guy too. Aloy's got game, so that was a good route.
Yeah, that's what D-Butt said. D-Butt said, that was Aloy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, you can knock it out leverage outside right like that. D-Butt, as he was watching it live on the show, he thought it was maybe somebody that was new or whatever. Yeah. And he goes, that's Aloy right there? We go, yeah. He goes,
yeah.
Come on, Aloy. And all Kelce's saying is, man, people have been falling for that shit for 20 years in this thing.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I do this.
Okay, you're talking about staying on the same plane. That was the big convo. That's something you obviously have to work, and at this stage of your career, obviously it's happened, but that's not a natural running style. So all these things are things you work on in the offseason, and how do you get better at all these at this stage of your career or whenever you're younger trying to get better at that?
Yeah, repetition, man. Same way you get better at everything else. You got to do it. You got to put in the work. You got to craft it. Whoever you're working out with, the receiver coaches, whether it's O-line, whatever it is, everything, has to look the same, has to feel the same, and you never give a tail to what you're doing. So, like you say, keep that same, keep them shoulders level, and run them routes how you run them routes, man.
I think the right thing to do is you just got to get them at the line. You got to get these guys at the line.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah, I gotta get two hands on Keenan Allen at the line. Because if I don't, boy,
it's gone.
Imagine chasing, and then he just hits you with one of these, and then you go, hey, and then hey, well, we're going the other way. Oh, okay. You can really embarrass people out there. I mean, you can really embarrass. Okay, so when you got to the league, 2013 versus now, I think Richard Sherman and the Legion of Boom potentially changed some things. Corners now all giants, right?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like corners all very, very big. At the beginning of your career, were they still like the smaller freak athlete? Not that they're not freak athlete now, but do you understand what I'm saying? The evolution of the corner position seemingly through your career has happened. For you, better or worse with those styles of corners?
The bigger guy, I mean, they're faster, bro. It's harder to beat them. I got to beat them at the line of scrimmage, like you said. If I beat them at the line of scrimmage, I got a chance. But if you don't beat them, bro, they 6'4", they 6'3", and they run 4'3". So, I mean.
All right, so we'll watch you for the first yard. We'll know if Keenan's got it for the first yard. How long will it take for you and Dimes, you think, to get on the same page? Quickly? How long has that been for you in the past with other quarterbacks?
Should be fine. I'm a guy who runs it by the book. So, whatever he knows, I'm going to try to get on page with that. And, I know the game pretty well, and I know the offense. So that's going to help us out and should be able to speed things up quickly.
Can't wait to watch you. Welcome to Indy, dude. Hope you found a good massage therapist. Hope you found some good food. And we can't wait to watch you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it.
I'm a season ticket holder. So
we'll see you.
So we'll see you.
Oh, yeah, I see you then. I see you.
Yeah, we'll see you. We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Keenan Allen.
Yeah, Keenan.
I'm happy he's on our team.
Yeah, it's a huge get.
Hey, how about being the vet in the room? Okay. I got to play football first before I can start telling other people what to do.
If I'm balling, though.
Yeah, if I'm balling, we're certainly going to give away some ideas, to other people. Him and Josh Downs working will be really nice, especially with what Alec Pierce can do. And then you got Tyler Warren. And then in the back, you got a horse.
Got the guy.
Yeah, and Jonathan Taylor. And then guess what Dimes can do, too? Shane Steichen potentially has a real chance. Can't get hurt.
No.
I didn't like the tweets about Tyler Warren yesterday. Colts tight end Tyler Warren is expected to miss about a week. With a minor groin injury suffered in training camp, sources say. No worries for week one. He came back out on the field with no helmet, but still had full pads on. They said if it wasn't inclement weather, we weren't doing joint practices, would he be out there probably doing some stuff? Probably. So it seems like there is little to no worry about our number one receiver, which is what Tyler Warren will be and is. So that's great news. And the Colts dodge one here.
Oh, yeah.
Big time. There's a lot of that going on right now.
A lot dodging or getting hurt?
Both. Like, there's a lot of these, they'll be back in a week, but will they? Because it happened with the Steelers with DK and Michael Pittman. They said that, and they still haven't been back. And then there's other ones where it's 2-3 weeks should be good for week one, but maybe we'll see. There's a lot of speculation going on right now with these soft tissue injuries. A lot of soft tissue injuries.
Yeah, they'll be back by regular season.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks are hopeful for week one. A lot of hopeful for week ones. It's but some of these won't be back by week one.